Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Playlisted Podcast. How are we doing? There we go. I thought I was going to have to ask you to do it again, but then you guys came in clutch. All right. Are y'all excited? We're excited. We have some great guests. This is a good one. We have a new table that fits me, so this is a big day for me. You guys, you don't have to cheer for that. It's okay. I'll cheer by myself. All right, everybody. So we're going to ask y'all to make a ton of noise when people are done playing so that it sounds like a million people are going crazy. And then don't make a ton of noise while they're playing because we are recording. It is technically a podcast. So without further ado, y'all, introducing your host of the Playlisted Podcast, Mr. Austin Burke.
What's going on, Great Live Bar? How we feeling tonight? Yeah, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. Football's back. Got a little crisp in the air. Got that fall breeze. Long sleeve shirt. It's Dean's favorite time of the year, cuffing season.
Hoodie season. I call it. It's hoodie season.
It's cuddle season for Dean. He's excited about that.
My cat.
Means you're about to find a girl, break her heart, and be over it by spring.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
I've seen this a few times. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. Good. This is you got what? I guess this is your second to last week.
Well, I'm not moving till October 19th.
That's true. But
so,
we're gonna
I got
claiming
you.
your last shows next week.
Yes, we're claiming
your big
it.
send off is next week.
Big send off is next week. Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I opened for Ted Nugent.
Really?
Which I was not.
Where?
I was in Jackson, Michigan. There was like a private show with my buddy Jason Cross, and he was like, "Hey, he's like, we're doing a longer set. I need you to play it with me." So I flew out Saturday morning, and then it was just like a couple days before. They're like, we're opening for Ted Nugent and Night Ranger. If y'all know Night Ranger, Sister
Sick.
Christian. Okay, yeah. Normally we're just opening for.
Where do you fly into?
I flew into Detroit, and then his dad drove. It was like an hour away, so it's not. Yeah, but yeah, Ted Nugent talked about hunting for 25 minutes, and then played 2 songs about hunting.
Nice.
It was sick.
You're a big hunter.
Big hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have loved me for sure. But yeah, that was cool.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, dude.
I didn't really grow up listening to him, but I'm like, you are a living legend for sure.
100%. Well, we got a good show tonight. When I started this show, I was wanting it to be something that was informal for the artist. I feel like it's so hard to see. Like, everybody wants to get a record deal. Everybody wants to get a manager. Everybody wants to get a booking agent. But the question is how, right? Like, how do you make that happen? Tonight we have a booking agent that is not just a booking agent. He owns one of the biggest booking agencies in Nashville. He is a living legend in the booking world. And we are so blessed to have him to give insight to you and all the artists that are trying to find their way, trying to figure out how to get to that next step. So everybody give it up for Bob Kinkead! Oh, yeah. Bob, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for the invite.
Of course. Are you used to being on stage or just booking stages?
I'm like the Wizard of Oz, behind the curtain.
Yeah. Well, now you're in front.
Yeah, I am. Man.
Yeah.
This is not.
You got to hold the mic closer.
This is not
That's
a
the first
normal
step.
situation. You can tell.
Hell yeah. Well, you've been booking acts and a part of the music business. It's a 2-part story here. But you've been a part of the music business for how long? Tell us a little bit about how you got to Nashville and how you got into booking. Give us a little bit about your story.
Well, I started in 1982, and my parents owned a talent agency, and they really inspired me to be an agent. And when I was 14 years old, I was in the mailroom, and I folded contracts, promotional materials, sent them out, answered the phone, and it was a smaller agency that had a lot of tribute acts. So it really gave me kind of an opportunity to see how that worked. But being 14 years old, you're not in the bars, you're not in the concerts, you're just really behind the scenes. In 1982, they sent me to New York. I grew up in California. And then in the summer, I spent time in Oklahoma with my biological father. And he was totally into country music, so it was an easy transition for me to leave New York City in 1986 to come to Nashville. But my clients in 1982 were Jay Leno, Jerry Seinfeld, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Phoebe Snow, the #1 instrumental guitar group of the world, the Ventures. But I saw Alabama and Ricky Skaggs perform a show at the Meadowlands in New Jersey. And when I saw that show, it just brought me back to, I want to be in country music. And so I joined the Jim Halsey Company in 1987.
That's incredible. So you said your parents owned an agency. Was it in L.A. or what part of California?
It was in L.A. And New York.
Okay.
But it was a small little talent agency that was finding its way.
Yeah. Well, I love that they made you work in the mailroom.
Well, it was...
That's a summer job, right? Or like a...
Well, in California in the 70s, they didn't want me on the beach smoking pot.
Okay.
So it was like, come in, you're going to work. So
that's what my dad was doing in the 70s. So that was a good choice.
70s, California, he was an agent. I mean, you know, it was those stories that you see on television or in the movies. It was real.
So you own an agency now, obviously. But do you make your new employees work in the mailroom to start?
No. The mailroom is totally different now.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you have a mailroom?
Email.
No, it is now all digital, right? So the artists have digital assets, and we don't mail anything.
What did the mailroom look like? What was that experience like?
It actually had photos, it had bios, it had, you know, sometimes it had albums, it had music to send out. I mean, for the most part,
you were shipping all the information on the artist to the different places that they were going to play, right?
That's
to try
correct.
To get
Yeah, and the mail. I mean the outcome. I mean the outlay of all of the information. It was just bundles of stuff, and it was going to all parts of the United States, and it was every day. And it was very expensive to mail that stuff out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's where agencies are finally making some money. We're not spending that kind of money in the mailroom anymore.
That's crazy. Wow. Well, I have some more questions about that. I'm going to explain the show to you and everybody that's here at the Greenlight Bar. Basically, what's going to happen, we have 6 artists. They're going to come up. They're going to sing us a song. We're going to give them feedback, and it turns into a podcast. Immediately, we start asking them questions about themselves and give them feedback on their performance. I also, in the midst of all that, I'm going to be interviewing you, asking you questions about, you know, how you got here, how these artists can get a booking agent, how we can help them figure out how to get them on the path. So you look at these artists and say, I want to sign you to my team, right? That's my goal. So with all that said, I do want to say we have $5 shots at the bar. Be sure to get yourself a $5 shot. Thanks to our sponsor, Pickers Vodka. They... We if you hear this noise, if you do well, right, you crush it, you're gonna hear this noise. Okay, it sounds like you hit the jackpot on the casino, you know, whatever, lotto. I'm out of it. I stopped gambling a year ago.
The lotto machine.
Yeah, whatever. If you hear that sound, you made the A-list, and what the A-list means is you make a playlist on Spotify, on Apple Music, but also. You heard a guy named Scott Borchetta?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Scott Borchetta bought Pickers Vodka. Big Machine is now doing a deal with us here at Playlisted. We have artists from the A-list go down and perform in front of the A&R team for Big Machine. So I'm hoping that a couple artists get some record deals because of this, and I'm very excited about that. So the A-list means something. You want to make the A-list tonight. It's a big deal. And also, we have another sponsor I want to shout out, the Picker app. They are an amazing app. We got Jen here. Jen, why don't you come up here real quick? We got Miss Jen, and she's the new spokeswoman for Picker. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Picker?
Hi, guys. How are we feeling tonight? My name's Ginny. Yes, I am here with Picker Music, and our founder is also here, Mr. Locke Davis. But yeah, I have a question for you all. I want you to raise your hand if you are a songwriter, artist, person who's trying to put music out. Put your hands up. All right. We got a lot of us in the house. All right. I want you to put your hands up if you've ever felt like you've written a song and then you've just been extremely overwhelmed trying to find a producer, trying to find a studio, trying to find musicians. There's so many options out there. There's so many people out there. Has anyone felt overwhelmed during that process? Yes. Okay. Yes, myself included. Well, Picker aims to connect musicians and artists and studios together and producers. So yeah, it's a great tool for finding a studio to record in, musicians to help you, who are actually vetted real people in the industry. Not
football,
just
it's football season. I like to say this. It's football season. It's like fantasy football for your recording studio dreams, right? You get to pick your quarterback, your producer, pick your wide receiver, your guitar player.
Exactly.
Pick your running back, the bass player. You know, you got to pick your tight end, the drummer. You get to pick your team, and it's a great
and it's
app.
not just like creepers on Facebook. It's real people who are in the industry and are going to make your music awesome. So anyway, I am here with Picker tonight. We are going to be signing people up. You can scan the QR code right there. We've got some gift bags for all the artists today. And I will be sitting at this little table. If you guys want to learn more about the app, I can show you guys my profile on the app as well. And you can just learn more and sign up. Definitely sign up for it. It's free to sign up. So anyway, thanks you guys. My name's Ginny.
Shout out to Picker.
Shout out to Picker.
Ginny, thank you so much. Well, that's a little bit about the show, Bob. I'm going to let you get the first name from the hat.
All right.
Here. All right, let's get our first artist up here. What do we got?
Lauren Gottschall.
Gottschall, yeah.
Lauren.
Come on up, Lauren. All right, so you spent some time in L.A. You spent some time in L.A., spent some time in Oklahoma, spent some time in New York.
Yes.
You get to Nashville.
Yes.
What does that journey look like once you're here?
Well,
how does it start?
My first clients as a responsible agent was Tammy Wynette, the Oak Ridge Boys, and Waylon Jennings. And
Never heard of him.
Jim Halsey was the kind of the manager for two of those artists, and he asked me to take care of their careers. Well, within like 3 to 6 months, the Oak Ridge Boys dropped William Lee Golden. And then Tammy Wynette checked herself into Betty Ford. And then Waylon Jennings had a heart attack.
Oh, my God.
And so, welcome to the country music business. I had to cancel, about 300 dates. And that's how I started in the country music business.
That was your COVID before COVID.
People called me the cancelator.
Oh, my gosh.
It was a terrible experience, and a lot of people didn't like me. But after everything kind of rebounded, we got back to business.
How old was Waylon when he had his heart attack?
Let's see, he had to be 40.
40 years old with
45.
a heart attack?
Yeah, he was...
Did he get the vaccine or what?
Just probably didn't live a healthy lifestyle.
The life. I mean, it was just... If you read anything or saw the movies on Waylon, they were true.
Yeah.
Damn.
It tracks.
All right, what's the craziest Waylon story? Because you don't get to hear a lot of these. What's your craziest Waylon story?
I can't say.
Okay, what's one you can say to everybody? That's fun. Not bad. Not a bad one.
I had so many great experiences. He was a leader, a legend, and he saw the world with his 5-piece band, and that's his stories. They just inspired me, and I was honored to be part of his life. And there were many, many great stories. It's hard to really reflect on all of them, but he was a great guy.
That's awesome.
Love that.
That's awesome. You got thrown in the deep end. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna dive into the deep end right now. You are our first artist. Are you ready to go? Awesome.
Let's go.
Well, we have.
Should I face y'all or the audience? The
No,
studio
yeah.
audience.
You're
Face
gonna
them
sing
and
to
then
this.
us.
Okay, the
You're gonna
studio
sing.
audience.
Yeah.
How's
So,
everyone doing? Good.
everybody,
Glad to
give
hear
it up for Miss Lauren Gottschall. Did I pronounce that right?
Got y'all. Got y'all.
Hell
I
yeah,
like
I
that.
love that. Give it up for Miss Lauren Gottschall, singing her song, There's Love, There's a Liar.
Yes. When there's smoke, there's a fire. Where there's love, there's a liar. And when there's you, I'm not too far behind. I got trust issues from trusting boys who just use. But baby, I'm trying for you. And it's just damn hard. Please hold on to my heart. Oh, I'm trying, but I grew up thinking where there's love, there's a liar. You know the cliche, it ain't you, it's me. Well, that's just what I've been trying to tell you, baby. It's not that I don't trust you, I just don't trust anything. 'Cause I learned before I could love, nobody's clean. I got trust issues from trusting boys who just use. But baby, I'm trying for you. And it's just damn hard. Please hold on to my heart. Oh, I'm trying, but I grew up seeing where there's love, there's a liar. Oh, there's love, there's a liar. With you I felt a spark, trying to make room in my heart before I burn down everything. Don't give up on me and understand. I got trust issues from trusting boys who just use. But baby, I'm trying for you. And it's just damn hard. Please hold on to my heart. Oh, I'm trying, but I grew up believing where there's love, there's a liar. Oh, there's love, there's a liar. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you.
Miss
Thank you.
Lauren, gosh, y'all. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, best city in America.
Ever,
It's
yes.
my favorite city I've been to.
It's the best.
What part of Chicago?
I grew up in Lincoln Park, and then I moved to the suburbs to Glencoe.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about that song. And
Yeah,
is there somebody it's about?
Yeah, so my parents got divorced when I was 12, so I like to say I had my heart broken before I ever learned how to love. And so, I know, sad, but it makes good songs, so it's okay. So I wrote this song as kind of like a letter to my now boyfriend, being like, I'm sorry that I love the way I am. I just think these things.
That's awesome. Yeah. One of my biggest songs went #1 on iTunes, and it took me 7 years to write about my parents. By the way, my dad's in the crowd tonight. Shout out to my dad.
Sean.
Yay!
As he's raising his hand, my parents got divorced. Same thing, you know.
Yeah.
But it takes you a long time to kind of write that song and get there. So was that a hard song for you to write?
Yeah, that one was kind of one of those songs that just come out. I honestly feel like the harder topics of songs come out of me a lot easier. I write a lot autobiographically, and so yeah, that one it kind of just fell out. Honestly,
awesome.
Yeah.
And then I see here that you're opening up for Jason Aldean in October.
Yes,
Let's
I
go.
am.
Where is that at?
It's at Sports Illustrated Stadium in Harrison, New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did you get that opportunity? Because that's like the big leagues.
Yeah.
I mean, that's big time. How did you get that opportunity? And are you freaking out? Are you excited? What's going on?
Both. I'm so excited. Like, I've dreamed of this forever. My manager has been great and instrumental in my career and has helped me got some great opportunities. So I'm very, very excited.
Love that.
Well, I'm going to turn to Bob with that, okay? So she's opening it for Jason Aldean. One of the questions I have here, and she just said her manager is awesome. is there favoritism when it comes to getting opening slots on major tours?
Well, that's a good
Spicy.
question. But I have to say that if your manager is aggressive and he knows the right people, and it sounds like he does because you're on
Or
the
she?
show.
Is it he or she?
It's a she.
Okay,
She.
well, that's
Yeah.
even better. I mean, I'm all about
I
girl
mean that
power.
with the. I'm just
Yeah.
asking
No,
the questions. I have that question highlighted, so I'm like, I gotta ask this question.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in women power. I mean,
Me
they,
too.
they can make mountains
Yes.
move. That's awesome. I see here that you've played in 41 states. Is that
I've played in 41 states.
Or been to 41.
Oh, I have been to 41 states.
Hey,
That's
oh.
a crazy fact. How did you know that?
You sent it to me.
I did?
I didn't.
Maybe
Oh
your
my gosh,
manager
yeah.
told us.
We don't
That's
have a
crazy.
crystal ball up here.
I totally forgot about that. Yes, I have been to 41 states.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to 50.
And I'm
Oh, okay.
feeling that you're a Sagittarius. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
did you play in those?
I have not played
States?
in all
Okay,
50
just visited.
states.
All right,
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah. What
We got
do you
both the Dakotas. We got North
Man.
Carolina, Louisiana,
all close.
Idaho, Nebraska. I'm missing a few.
Normally
I
Hawaii.
have been to Alaska and Hawaii.
Okay.
Oh, Washington
yeah.
and no, I've been to Maine, but I haven't been to Rhode Island.
You're not missing much.
And where's my last one?
Connecticut.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas,
I'd sing the
California,
song,
Colorado,
too.
Connecticut,
Have you been to
Delaware,
Con- oh,
Florida,
Connecticut?
Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, and
Rhode Island is
Kansas.
basically Connecticut.
Kansas.
There we go.
Wow.
I have to. I want to do it by the time I'm 25. So I got 2 years.
Hell yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
Dude,
You're very
easy
talented.
math. She said she has 2 years, and
I didn't catch the 2-year part. I was
what's 25 minus 2?
carry the one. Yeah. 23.
Anyways, I'm super excited for you to open up for Jason Aldean, and the guy who was on the show, Jake Lagrone, is his tour manager. So you have my number now because I text me, let me know when you're opening, and I'll make sure that obviously you're going to get taken care of, but I'll make sure that Jake takes good care of you because
Well,
he's the
thank
best.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I represented Jason Aldean at the Buddy Lee agency.
You did?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Holy shit.
I was
crazy.
Involved with Jason when he was in your spot.
Wow.
He didn't have a record deal yet.
Is it true that he had like 32, or I don't know, maybe she's been to 41 states, maybe 41 showcase shows to try to get record deals? And
He was very frustrated in the end.
yeah.
And he came in, sat down. It was Kevin Neal, Joey Lee, myself, John Folk, Tony Conway, and he was like, "Boys, I'm going to hang it up and go to Georgia and pound nails." And actually, we said there's one more showcase to do, and that's for Benny Brown. And he has a new record company. We don't know. It's like a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Got to try and see what happens. The rest is history.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
Wow. So cool.
Now look where he is.
Right?
I know.
He's doing pretty well.
Always
Well,
heard
so
that about Florida,
tell
Georgia.
us
line,
like
too.
tell us what's obviously you got Jason Aldean show coming up. What's some more stuff you got coming up that you're
Yes.
excited about?
I have a new single coming out on October 17th,
Sick.
I think. And it's called Holy Man, and I'm really excited about it. I write a lot of sad songs, but I'm a very happy gal. Don't worry. But I got a lot of feelings. But this song is more energetic and funny and sassy, and yeah, I'm excited for it.
And how long you been in Nashville?
I've been here 1 year.
1
Damn.
year.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Lots
1 year.
happening.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Takes people 10 years.
Yeah.
I know. I've been performing for 11 years. Or I've been on stage since I was 5. So
How'd you find your
It
manager?
sounds like it.
Do
I
you
was
have like a whole team now, or what's kind of your
Yeah,
setup?
so I just have a manager right now. I went to school in Dallas. I went to college in Dallas, and I was
What
playing.
school?
I went to SMU, Pony
Okay.
Up.
Bryson
I-
DeChambeau, big fan.
Yes.
Right there. Yep.
Or a golfer.
Yeah.
What?
Or a golfer.
Oh, yeah. Bryson's the best. He went to live, but we still love him.
Yeah. And so I was playing with this band in Dallas sometimes, and they opened for Chris Jansen, and they asked me to play with them, and she was there, and she's like this really southern lady, and she goes, "Baby girl can sing." And my mom was like, "That's my daughter," and then the rest is history.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can sing, and you made the A-list. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, yay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we kind of.
Bob, what'd you think about the song, about her performance?
I thought it was really good.
Thank you very much.
I could tell you're a little nervous.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a reason for that. But you made it through it, and it was well done.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm sure have you done some big shows?
Yeah.
Okay, so my biggest advice, because it's going to look like a sea of people, if you can find one person on the left, one person on the center, one person on the right, just sing to them.
That's
and the
great
rest,
advice.
The rest will take care of itself.
I love that
Don't
advice.
be nervous when you do that show. You're going to crush it.
Thank you. I hope.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So nice to meet y'all. Thank
absolutely.
you.
Give it up for Lauren Gottschall, everybody. Obviously, the mailroom. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's have this next artist come up because we got to keep it rolling.
Let's go. Drum roll. Ding.
Got it.
Connor Sweet.
Connor Sweet.
Connor
Come on
Sweet.
up.
Sweet.
Is Connor Sweet here?
He is here.
All right. So, Bob, obviously the mailroom doesn't exist anymore.
No.
What would you say has changed the most for you over the last, 40 years?
A lot. First, the artists now have a opportunity to touch the fan much quicker than they did back in the day. And that's good news, bad news. The good news is they can touch the fan and create a fan base, but they have to deliver more than just a 3-minute, 4-minute song. And that is really difficult for managers and agents that are looking at new emerging talent. Because you got to base what I do on 70 to 90 minutes. And when I see an artist perform, and I can see them deliver a show from start to finish, leads me to that next step. And of course, they have to have dynamic social media stats. The promoters out there nowadays, they ask, what does the social media stats look like? They know if I'm representing the artist that the artist can perform at a certain level. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
was,
Well, and that's a big conversation we've had with a lot of different people on the show is like, there's advantages and disadvantages, right? Like back in the day, you used to be able to go up, perform, and typically, if you were a great singer, you'd get an opportunity if you knew the right people. Well, now you got people from Kansas, Alaska, Hawaii, all over, the best of the best performing on TikTok, gaining followers, gaining traction, gaining real fans. And they're building their social media up, right? But a lot of times, their live performance is lacking. They build this huge fan base, millions of followers, and they can't perform. What do you have to say about that?
Well, that's the bad news. And the buyers, the promoters, the clubs, the venues, the places that are the gatekeepers for the artists to really make a difference in their careers are now real subject to what does the artist look like live. And if there isn't really a tour history of any kind, they literally just say, call me back when you have more information.
Wow.
So some of these people have been burned by, these great one-hit viral wonders, and I'm saying that with all due respect, but at the end of the day, it's really about what you can do live to continue the career.
100%. Well, back in the day, my hero was Garth Brooks and Bon Jovi and just incredible performers, right? Like some of these guys that you go and you're like, this is. Even I grew up in the era of like NSYNC and Britney Spears and like that. Just it was. You had to perform. It was a thing, and the talent, it was whatever subjective, but they were performers. They were entertainers, and I feel like. The talent, I feel like the music and the voices, it's up there. But I do see the entertainment going down a little bit because, you're able to perform and entertain in front of your camera, and it's not entertaining for thousands of people in an arena. So it's a tough. I don't know. That's interesting what you said though about how the buyers are wanting that. They're wanting that tour history.
Well, like I said, I have a few emerging artists that I'm working with, and these artists, I've seen them perform. Matter of fact, our back room has a full PA system, stage, lighting, and if we don't see them live in a club, we'll have them perform in our back room.
That's
cool.
awesome. That's
and
very
we turn
cool.
it to 11.
I love it.
You know,
you have to. That's the only way to do it.
And my team in there, after it's done, we all talk about it, and it's like, did you feel it? And most of those artists that come in there, they want it. And you have to want it more than anyone else.
That's awesome.
So
I got a question on that after we listen to Mr. Connor. Connor, you ready? Yeah. All right. Give it up for Connor Sweet singing his song, Heartbroken Record.
I guess somewhere back in my past, somebody left a big old scratch on my heart. 'Cause that needle always seems to skip just as I'm about to get to the good part. Yeah, I know how it'll end soon as the song starts. I mean, a girl says something clever, it gets good, then it gets better. We start talking about forever. One day there's a change in weather. She's gotta go and I gotta let her. I do some drinking to forget her, till I meet a girl and say something clever. And here I go again, like a heartbreak, broken record. Yeah, every time I turn it up, tell myself love won't get stuck, but I'm wrong. I tried everything to make it work, that just seems to make it hurt worse when she's gone. It's just another chance to dance to the same song. I mean, a girl says something clever, it gets good, then it gets better. We start talking about forever, and one day there's a change in weather. She's gotta go and I gotta let her. I do some drinking to forget her, till I meet a girl and say something clever. And here I go again, like a heartbreak, broken record. Like some B-side groove I'm stuck in since last time. I mean, a girl says something clever, it gets good, then it gets better. We start talking about forever, then one day there's a change in weather. She's gotta go and I gotta let her. I do some drinking to forget her, till I meet a girl and say something clever. And here I go again, like a heartbreak, broken, a heartbreak, broken record. Thank you so much.
Let's go, dude.
Connor Sweet, everybody. Wow. So you just going through the women or what?
Back in the day, probably more than I should.
Tell us about that song, man.
Well, I wrote that song. I'm born and raised here in Nashville, and I had a fun time. I don't know. That's probably the worst way to answer that question. My wife-to-be here in 3 months is back there in the back, and
There you go.
What's her name?
her name's Sarah.
Sarah. Shout out to Sarah.
Sarah.
You stopped the record.
Yes, actually, and that's a fun song to sing now because I have to explain it. I mean, anybody comes to Nashville, you start playing, and Zach Top said it great. You get a lot of things for free, you know what I mean? And I grew up playing on Broadway and, you know, just gigging, and you know, it's a revolving door of people, and you meet a lot of people, and a lot of people go home, and so I had to learn to kind of deal with that, and that's kind of where that song came out from, and yeah.
What part of Nashville?
All over. My mom and dad bought a house in Madison, and then we moved to Hermitage and Jolton and Hendersonville, and we bought a house in Goodlettsville.
That's awesome.
Back in March, so we're enjoying that.
Congratulations, man. And you're engaged now?
Yeah, engaged,
Yeah.
getting married in December.
That's
so
awesome.
Let's go.
Just kind of
That's
been
awesome.
enjoying that this year and trying to figure out where I'm landing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I really enjoyed that song. It was it reminded me of an Eric Church song, and it just, you know, if somebody big's gonna cut that song if you don't.
Fingers
Is it
crossed.
out? Is
Yeah,
it?
it's out.
Yeah.
you can go
Do
listen
you
to
sing
that.
it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna like 100%. It's A-listed.
Yeah,
I mean,
I knew
just-
that.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. You've been here for a minute, man. Obviously, you're from Nashville, but you
Yeah.
can just tell there's a certain.
Confidence.
It's a confidence, but it's also just a way that a song is crafted.
Yes.
That you can just tell you've written a shit ton of songs.
Yeah.
You could just tell. How many songs do you think you've written?
Well, I had a publishing deal for about 4 years, and I got to write a lot during that. But that song, I had an appointment with a guy named Jay Knowles and Adam Wright, and I don't know if you know those fellas, but I was writing with Jay a lot during COVID on Zoom, just getting to know each other, and then really clicked because I didn't like to research people too deep, especially during COVID, because I was like, I don't want to psych myself out before I write with these folks. I just want to meet them. It's weird enough we're meeting on a Skype call, and
Right.
it's like clicking out of Google, but I mean, if I want to get to know you, let's just talk and hang out. And we did, and getting to know Jay, he wrote all these George Strait songs and Alan Jackson songs that I love a lot. And then I knew Adam Wright was Alan Jackson's nephew, and so I was just
Damn.
this date was on my calendar, and I'd written with both of them separate. I just kept writing titles and titles and titles, and that one was in there, and that's the one we stuck with that day.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
So
Yeah. What did you think, Bob?
I thought it was great. Question: what about that hat you're wearing?
this
Radio
is,
in the Sky.
This is
Radio,
new.
Rodeo.
Yeah, there's a group. I found it on Instagram. It was an Instagram purchase. I never buy anything on Instagram, but they have Rodeo in the Sky and they have Saddle Up for the Lord. So it's two cool things that I was
Yeah.
like, these are pretty cool. And
I like it.
I'm settling back into my felt hat season. I didn't wear straw hats very much because I couldn't find one that I had shaped right.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
I'm usually in a ball cap in the summer, and I transition back into my cowboy hat ways in the wintertime. So
Nice.
Now, are you playing shows?
yeah,
What's
I
happening
play
with-
every week. I've been playing for 12 years on Lower Broadway.
Gotcha.
I started at Tootsie's when I was a teenager. Okay. Got dropped off on a Wednesday, and then I did that all the way up until I was about 21 and 22, and that's when my publishing deal started. And I thought I was going to get away from it, but the draw was great, but it wasn't enough.
Right.
And I was still living with my folks, and so I went back to Broadway, started with a new band, and I've been with those guys for like 7.5 years, and they're vets, but they're like father figures and brothers to me. Two of them, my bass player is doing my wedding for me, is marrying us. So,
Nice.
Where do you play? Where can people see you play?
I'm at the stage Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So tonight's my Friday.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah, man.
So I've been doing that a long time, and I love it. I really do. I'm trying to do social media stuff. I've jumped down that rabbit hole and tried to chase it a lot. But the main thing I do is I play, and I go and play.
Yeah,
So-
I could tell.
Bob, somebody like a Connor who plays downtown every weekend and obviously can perform. I know he can perform because if he's playing the stage Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's one of the most popular places. Yes. That's the spot. Honestly, if I go downtown, I want to go there. I've definitely seen.
I don't think there's any bad bands that play this.
So all right. Let's say he starts building out his social media, getting things. Let's say, a venue wants to say, all right, well, what's his tour history? Well, he's played on Broadway for 12 years. Does that mean anything?
It does. It has meaning. It's now just introducing him to the key players, the gatekeepers of the live performance world. And every casino, fair, festival, there's one person that's controlling those things. So in the casino business, there's 10 or 15 people that are actually controlling 90% of the casinos in the country. And you've got to know those people. And once they trust you and they feel like you're going to deliver, and for someone like you that's out in the trenches, I mean, Broadway is the trenches. And if you're up there knocking it out, then you're going to be a little bit further ahead than some of the other artists that are trying to get, that 100%. Are emerging, trying to get those jobs.
Absolutely. Do you live stream your performances?
When I get the chance. It just depends. The internet downtown can be heads or mess.
Yeah, I know it's a pain in the ass, but I would definitely try to just get as much content when you're down there. Even if it's just a friend that happens to be down there, try to get as much as you can. Even if it's covers, man. I mean, it goes a long way. I'm speaking for myself. I hate it. I really do. It's a pain in the ass. So just keep grinding, keep doing it. You're a hell of a songwriter, and have a great voice. And I really think you got big things coming. So just keep going, man. And thank you for coming on here. And
thank you guys. This is a really cool thing. I saw you on TikTok, man. And I was like, this is something. I always look for cool new things in Nashville, being here for so long. So this is awesome, guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Right.
Appreciate it. Give it up for Connor Sweet, everybody. Hell yeah. All right, let's get the next artist up here. Let you do it. Hit that drum roll.
Oh. I was too busy glazing Connor.
Hannah Grace Kelly.
Hannah Grace Kelly.
There we go. Awesome. All right, so with all that said, what's the best way for a young artist? A lot of these artists are young artists. What's the best way for a young artist to grow their live presence? Is it on TikTok? Is it playing on Broadway? Is it, going and playing for free on the road? What do you think is the best way to kind of build their tour history?
It's all of that. Unfortunately, you've got to perform wherever there's an audience, and if there's one person or 3,000 people, you've got to play the same and show that you are really into it and sell it. When I see a new emerging artist giving it their all, and I believe it, and I'm really jaded, and when I see that, it's like, wow, okay, there's something here. And sometimes you can have all the right ingredients, and still you need magic. You got to have luck.
100%. It is. It's totally. What would you say it's more important to, because I've heard different sides of this, is it more important to build your hometown and build where you're from and your fan base there? Or would you say throw darts at a map and play anywhere that'll let you play?
Play anywhere that will let you play. And I know that's tough. Even Jesus had a hard time in his hometown.
Amen.
So, with that being said, play everywhere you can.
That's a great clip. I'm clipping that.
I always hear this joke that the greatest miracle Jesus did was having 12 friends in his 30s. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Dean has a hard time having 3 friends.
Yeah, no, too many. We're making cuts this year now.
That's hilarious. All right. Hannah, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Everybody give it up for Hannah Grace Kelly singing her song, Maybe in the Next Slide.
attached to strings that tie you up in knots. We're riding carousels. When you went up, I fell to the floor and never asked for more. One step forward and two steps back. I'm halfway to a heart attack. Every chance was a false alarm, and every kiss a shooting star. And I could never make you mine. We've already missed our time. Well, maybe in the next life, baby. You're in the Midwest now, but do you miss the South? 'Cause I've been missing you. I know it's not okay, but I'll say it anyway. I'll always be your girl. One step forward and two steps back. I'm halfway to a heart attack. Every chance was a false alarm, and every kiss a shooting star. And I could never make you mine. We've already missed our time. Well, maybe in the next life, baby. Oh, they say timing's everything, so keep on waiting for me. One step forward and two steps back. I'm halfway to a heart attack. Every chance was a false alarm, and every kiss a shooting star. Oh, how I wanted to make you mine. We've already missed our time. Well, maybe in the next life, baby. Maybe in the next life, baby, you could be mine. Maybe in the next life.
Hell yeah. Hannah Grace
Thank
Kelly,
you.
everybody.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Tell us about that song.
About my song.
About the song, yeah.
This song is a fun one because you have those people who are in your life for such a long time, and it's never the right time for you. And you're like, well, I'm just going to give up at this point. It's been a long, long time of pursuing each other, and we're never aligned.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. I've definitely heard, maybe in another life or that thing. Is there somebody in particular that you felt that way with?
I don't know if I should say that or not, but
You don't need to say names, but
yes.
there's some, okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah? You dating somebody now or?
Nope, I'm actually in the middle of a divorce.
Oh my god.
Sick.
And I'm only 25.
That's okay.
okay.
Okay, so
It's okay, and I have so much life left to live, y'all.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And I have this gratitude for myself now.
Good.
So
Hannah, you don't have to tell us. You got a lot of life left to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the song's about your ex-husband. Tell us a little bit about.
it's not
I'm just kidding.
actually.
Not. Okay.
Okay.
That's the
Is
other
that the
song.
reason why you're divorced?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. You
No,
got to
no, no, no,
explain.
no.
You got to explain now.
That
You
song
gotta
was the
explain.
last straw. He's like, okay, I hate that song.
You got to explain. You got to explain.
I'm trying to find the balance of how vulnerable to be.
Yeah.
Well, you should be.
You know, it's like for me the vulnerability and the storytelling comes from the song itself, and I love sharing my personal experiences, but I also love to let the song be applicable to a listener.
That's fair.
So for me, it's a childhood friend, and
Okay.
we've never been single at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And we're
What's
always
his-
gonna love each other,
like
but
it.
it's just
What's his Instagram? No, I'm just-
Holy shit.
I'm gonna message him right now. And I'm just,
That's crazy. Bob, what'd you think?
I really like it. Are you
Thank
performing
you.
a lot?
I am a new and improved Hannah.
Okay.
And I'm starting to get my foot back in the door, doing some writers rounds coming
Good.
up.
Yeah.
So, and I never say no, even if I have a show out in Lebanon coming up in December, and I'm like, I don't know if my friends are gonna make this commute, but
Yeah.
I'm
Worry
not
about
saying
you.
no.
Never say no. Worry about you.
What about getting married again? Is that you saying no to that?
I'm not saying no to that, but it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna get a Grammy first.
there you
All right,
go.
there you
Let's
go.
go.
Hell yeah.
That's what
I did love that song.
Thank you,
This
thank
is
you.
this is a weird reference. Do you know the song "Night Changes" by One Direction?
Of course,
It
I was a teenage girl once.
That's what it was. You're
It
so
has
good at that,
it has that vibe, and it's a great song.
dude. It was
So,
the pre-chorus.
I love
yeah,
that.
like yeah.
And you know
I was
that's-
like, oh, she's doing that thing that I like. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was the pre-chorus was super catchy.
Thanks.
And then I just have one thing that I was wanting as a songwriter.
Yeah.
I hear certain phrases, certain ways that things are said. Can
Yeah.
you sing me the last part of that chorus? It was like before, maybe in the next life, baby. What are the lines before that? I know that's
Two
hard to do.
steps back, I'm halfway to a heart attack. Every chance was a false alarm, and every kiss a shooting star.
This part.
So I need to go right into it.
No. Keep going. Keep
And
singing.
I could never make you mine. We've already missed our time. Well, maybe in the next life, baby.
Oh, just leave it.
Maybe in
The
the
next life,
life.
Ah,
Just keep it like
There you
that.
go.
baby, in the next life.
Yep, there you go. Because you had a bunch of rhymes, and I was wanting it to hit the life, and you went to baby just because you felt like you had to add it.
right.
Less is more.
Okay.
Hit that life, let it do its thing.
Okay.
You don't need to say baby. You said what you need to say. Drop the mic.
Okay.
That's my only advice.
That's excellent advice. See, that would never come from me.
Big songwriter
That's
guy
not
right
me.
here.
That
Big
was my
songwriter
only
guy.
advice.
I
That was my
appreciate
advice.
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah,
That was great.
I love criticism.
No.
Yeah.
But
I really
was-
do. I welcome it because it makes me better.
I'm
so.
a person that puts too much in music in my lyrics, and so I've learned
Mm-hmm.
from getting a publishing deal and being signed. You know, a lot of these awesome writers they just say less,
Yeah.
Okay.
and that's it. That's why the songs work is because they say what you want to hear without other things, and so. I don't know. That's my only advice.
Yeah.
Super catchy. The
So catchy.
pre-chorus was
Yay.
awesome. Very catchy melodies. Are you writing a lot? What's kind of
Oh yeah.
Good,
I've
good.
been writing a lot since I was 14.
Okay.
Let's go.
I thought you were
And
gonna
I
say
picked up
since
a
you got
guitar.
divorced.
Both probably.
We're getting there. It's been a well. Let's just say
I'm
that.
sure.
But
Last question. You
Yeah.
swam with sharks.
yes,
Great whites?
they were nurse sharks.
Nurse sharks.
And I think they're blind.
Really?
But they were really,
Why would
really
you say
sweet.
that? Say they were great whites.
I think they are. I
Just
should.
lie
I
to
should
me.
claim. I don't want to lie. I'm an honest person.
Okay.
But the nurse sharks were amazing, and I got to pet them.
Let's hear it
and-
for nurses.
Yeah,
Is that the same?
Was it nurse or
Nurse?
nurse?
nurse sharks.
Nurse
yeah.
shark. Okay.
They're huge and they're not usually aggressive as long as
Have
they're
you swam
fed.
with sharks?
I'm imagining you thought they were blind because they're like attacking
saw
you, but
sharks
they're
and
like
I
10
was
feet
done.
away.
I would love to swim with more sharks though.
Okay.
I love the ocean.
Wow.
You're pretty ballsy, for lack of a better word.
But I told someone today I would never go skydiving.
Okay. Yeah. she's doing
Hannah,
it.
thank you for coming on. I
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it. I'm excited. Is that song out? I'm
It will be.
I'm all
I'm
right,
gonna
I'm
start
ex-
recording it in a couple weeks actually.
Well, I'm
Nice.
excited to hear when it comes out. But you have a bright future.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the divorce. Give it up
you.
for Hannah Grace Kelly, everybody.
Thank
Let's
y'all.
go.
Thank you so much, y'all.
This show's a little crazy. Did you
I
know what
love
you
it.
signed up for?
No, I had no idea. I didn't.
Do you?
Yeah.
You just said come out. I said I'd do it for you. Just because
I'm
you're
not.
that guy.
Let's get the next name out of here.
Okay, still have you. 3. Matthew Thomas.
Matthew.
Thomas, come on up. What is one thing about the booking world that fans would never believe if you told them it was true? Just normal people, not in the music business. They don't know what's behind the curtain. They don't know that you're Wizard of Oz. You're making shit happen. What's something that you do that they don't know about?
I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question.
So your day every day, you think of it as the normal day. You wake
Right.
up. What are your hours? 9 to 5?
From 7:30 until 10:45 p.m.
Let's be honest.
7:30 a.m.
You own the agency. It's 12 to 12, right?
12 to 12.
24/7.
24/7.
So what are some things you do that are like secrets that are behind the scenes stuff? Like anything
like having to change a light bulb in my office building?
Okay. You told me a
mean,
story before we were here about you were working for an artist and they had you move some boxes.
Yes,
Tell
move
us about
boxes.
that.
Yes. Famous artist, and I had worked with him for a couple of years, and he had just started a barbecue sauce. And he had a ton of these boxes in his back garage. And he called me up and he said, "Hey, I need you to come over here and help me. We need to talk about some things." I said, "Okay, fine, I'll be there." And I show up, and he's in a kind of a robe. He hadn't gotten out of bed yet. And he said, "Haas, I need you to move these boxes over here and put them in the back of this truck." And that was Waylon Jennings.
No kidding.
And I thought we were going to talk about booking shows.
That's crazy.
You were moving barbecue.
He was like, I need help. Who can I call? And I'm like, my booking agent.
I'll call my agent.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, he's taking 10% already. I might as well get
And
a
I'm
little
sure
more.
there's an element of like, I don't want to do this, but
I traded him.
There you go. Okay. That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Man.
That's awesome. That's a great story. Well,
It
that's
is-
a little bit behind the curtain.
Yeah, it's behind
Yeah,
me.
that's an insane story that you got to live that.
And it's real.
Yeah.
All right. Matthew, you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. We got Matthew Thomas singing his song, Losing Game.
I'm writing on paper. It's different than real love. It's such an investment to give your heart away. Is it always one-sided? Am I the only one trying? Tell me, is it really worth it to play this game? 'Cause I always fall back to the habits. I wake up looking for your text, not trying to sound desperate. Why'd you leave me on red? And now you've got me anxious, always overthinking. Why am I the only one saying sorry? And now my time is wasted. Roll the dice and count to 10. I guess I'm always playing a losing game, a losing game, a losing game, a losing game, a losing game. I could hang all our photos, surprise you with roses. I could hold your hand, ask to dance. But is that what you really want? 'Cause I always fall back to the habits. I wake up looking for your text, not trying to sound desperate. Why'd you leave me on red? And now you've got me anxious, always overthinking. Why am I the only one saying sorry? And now my time is wasted. Roll the dice and count to 10. I guess I'm always playing a losing game, a losing game, a losing game, a losing game, a losing game. You're not what I expected. Oh, but maybe I expected too much. You're not what I expected. But maybe I expected too much. 'Cause I always fall back to the habits. I wake up looking for your text, not trying to sound desperate. Why'd you leave me on red? time is wasted. Roll the dice and count to 10. I guess I'm always playing. I guess I'm always playing a losing game. A losing game. A losing game.
All right.
Thank you.
Matthew Thomas, everybody. What's your guitar player's name?
This is Daniel. Give it a round of applause for
Daniel.
Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool, man. What's that song about?
It's kind of about how dating has always kind of felt like a losing game for me. Like, I don't know. I've definitely had my fair share of like almost relationships, but then sometimes it just like something happens or another thing happens, and it feels like it can be kind of a losing game sometimes.
What do you think gets in the way a lot of times? Is there something in particular?
Honestly, I don't know. I think maybe it could be a little bit me, maybe societal like ways. You know, there's a new way of dating. Obviously, there's the talking stage, there's the situationships. It's not the classic. Do you want to go on a date anymore?
What do you look for in a perfect partner?
I mean, I look for someone sweet. I look for someone that loves Jesus. Just someone smart that's gonna support my career, because obviously, as we're all doing music, it's very tough. It's a lot of taxing nights. Just like wondering, do we have the financial ways of being able to still do this? Like, there's just a lot of things that come into it, and it's nice to have someone to come home to that is gonna be there for you.
For sure. Have you had relationships before, or you just kind of, it always gets to the point of maybe you ask them to be your girlfriend or whatever, and they say no, or what's kind of the...
Yeah, I've definitely had my fair share of like almost relationships, and then like you said, it just kind of gets to the point where like either they're not ready for a relationship or like...
You're like a best friend. You find yourself in that spot?
It's not even that. It's like, it's more just like people say they're ready for relationships, and then sometimes they're just not.
No way. I don't believe it. I'm joking.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dean. You got to talk to Dean about this.
Don't talk to me about it.
Bob, what do you think?
So, Matthew, you write all your songs?
Yeah, so I write all my songs, and a lot of them have co-writers on.
Yeah. And it says here that you couldn't speak until you were 4?
Yeah, so I couldn't talk till I was 4 years old. I had I guess you would call it like a speech delay.
How did you conquer it?
Honestly, I had
started talking.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it was difficult.
My parents are in the crowd, so if you talk to them about it later.
Yeah,
Yay.
That's actually interesting that your parents are here. Were you guys scared? Did you think he was like something serious? They got him tested quite a bit. I'm just reporting.
When did you start writing songs?
When I was like 19.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
it said 20, you started...
Oh, it was like 19, 20.
Okay.
I came to Nashville for the first time when I was 20. That's
Gotcha.
when I recorded my first demo.
Now, are you performing?
So I played 2 headline shows last year. I haven't played any this year. I definitely want to play more. Just haven't had the right opportunities.
Yeah. And when you play, is it with your guitar player, or do you have a band, or how do you do that?
Yeah, so whenever I do I'll have a full band show. Like I played at the end last year.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And I had a full band show. He was a part of it.
All right.
But
go.
he always plays guitar for me whenever I do writers rounds or anything
Perfect.
like that.
Yeah, you gotta have that guy.
You're
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
you're kind of more pop, right? More pop leaning, would you say?
Yes, I'm very Ed Sheeran, not because of the red hair, and then like Charlie Puth, Alex Warren.
Everybody
Yeah.
thought it. We were just
Yeah.
I'm
everyone
glad you
thought
said
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I grew up listening to Maroon 5 thanks to my dad.
Nice.
Okay.
and-
Big Maroon 5 fan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
I saw him in
So
concert.
that's a big inspiration for my music too.
Are you from Nashville?
No, so I'm actually from Florida,
Okay.
but I've lived in Nashville for about 2.5 years now.
And your parents moved up here with you, or?
I actually just moved to Murfreesboro on Wednesday.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go.
Welcome to
Did-
Tennessee.
Do
Welcome
you have
to
any
Nashville.
siblings?
No, I'm an only child.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yep.
your parents love you a lot, then, huh? They must have missed you over the last 2 years.
Yeah, no. My dad literally cried when I went to Dollywood on an orientation trip in college, and I was coming home the same day.
That's
It's tough.
awesome. That's awesome.
So but no, I love my parents deeply. They've always supported me. Like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be able to do the music I'm doing today.
Well, trust it.
Let's
Just
go,
trust
Mom and
what
Dad.
you're doing, and continue to do it. That's all I can say. The pop world is just like the country space. It's just that one song that opens the door, and then continue to do what you do and continue performing.
For sure. Yeah, my only thing, man, I think you could honestly, like, I could tell your voice was wanting to go there, and I don't know if it's just because you're here, it's a writer's round, whatever. I felt like you wanted to explode, but you didn't. I think you could go up a whole step. Oh, yeah. If a half step, a whole step, I definitely think there were some lower notes that you definitely need to bring that song up. And don't be afraid. Like, don't be afraid to go there. Your voice, you could do it. But that was just kind of my only thought. And then, yeah, like Bob said, man, just keep going. And this, thank you for coming on the show, because this is not a country show. This is a music show, and we welcome all genres and all different types of music. And so I appreciate you coming on here, man.
Oh,
very
thank
good
you
to have you. And
let's go.
Nice to meet your beautiful
Great job,
parents
dude.
as well.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Give it up for Matthew Thomas, everybody. Come on.
Thank you, dude.
Let's get the next name out of here.
Brad Redlin. What is it? Redlich?
Redlich.
Redlich.
This looks like, Redlich.
Brad Redlich.
Yeah. I'm going to ask the main question that I think a lot of artists really want to know. What do you look for in an artist when taking them on as a client?
Well, first of all, for me, it's all about the live performance. I'm an agent, so that's the way I make a living, is book shows, book live performance shows. So when I see an artist do their thing on stage and it moves me, then I'm intrigued and will follow their career. And then at that point, it's I've got my network sets right around 7,000 people. The database is 15,000. That's my reach, but 7,000 of those people pretty much know me, so I can move the needle. But it comes with 4 decades, and I've been with 7 different agencies through my career, the reason for that, these agencies bought me because I had talent attached. Gotcha. And so 4 years I did chase the money. And but for me, I've got to see the artists do their thing. So what you guys are doing today, it brings me back to the good old days. This is as raw as you get. There's no manufacturing here. There's no stems. This is the real deal, and I appreciate the opportunity to be part of this.
We appreciate you being here.
So
Thank
much,
you.
Bob. Appreciate that. Well, it means the world coming from you hearing that. But I tell these artists, which I don't tell you, but I tell these artists when they come up, I introduce them and I say their song, and they're not allowed to talk about their song. And I do that on purpose because I feel like sometimes, unless you're really trained, media trained, a lot of times you shoot yourself in the foot before you even sing.
So true.
And so sometimes you're good at it, and they're good performers, and it works for them. But a lot of times, a lot of these new artists, they don't know what they're doing. They'll be like, for Matthew, he'll come up. He didn't do this, but Matthew, his song was Losing Game, and they'll be like, yeah, man, this song's about, how just I feel like I'm in a losing game. This song's called Losing Game, and play the song. And it's, that's not the way to introduce a song. And so I like for them to sing the song, and then we talk about it and get to really know who they are, get to know what makes them tick and what the song is really about. And so thank you for saying that. That means the world
you're
coming from me.
seasoned, and you've been through it, and you understand the pros and cons. So you're helping people.
Thank you. Well, that's what it's all about. We're trying to bring people together, and I'm excited about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It means the world. So, all right, we got Brad. How did we pronounce your name again?
Redlich.
Redlich. We were wrong.
No, we were totally wrong.
Damn, we got some
Sorry, man.
country
Didn't mean
ass
to butcher.
names. We got Gotchal and Redlich. That's some. We just need to be a little bit
Gotchal
more.
might be the most country
We
thing I've
need to
ever
be more
heard,
redneck,
especially from
you know what I mean?
Chicago.
Give it up for Brad Redlich singing his song "Every Red Light."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Always late, time's on the line, driving me so crazy. No, it ain't cold in the night when you sneak in, baby. Wait for love to save me, 'cause 'cause my heart's gone for chasing. She left me gone again, but now I can't get away from every red light. I lose my mind, 'cause girl, you're so fine to make you mine. Oh yeah, I'd hit every red light, hit every red light. Say you got someone to love, unless they play that song, yeah. Working out just for fun, dancing all night long, yeah. Your eyes make me feel famous, so let me come and chase it. You want me so bad, but now you wanna get away from every red light. I lose my mind, 'cause girl, you're so fine to make you mine. Oh yeah, I'd hit every red light, hit every red light. Love has got me finding these stops left me behind it. You left me too low, but now you wanna get away. Whoa, from every red light. I lose my mind, 'cause girl, you're so fine to make you mine. Oh yeah, I'd hit every red light, hit every red light, hit every red light.
Brad Redlick, everybody. From Chicago, I see.
Yes, sir.
Another Chicago person out here.
Chi-town.
Let's go. What part of Chicago?
I grew up in Bolingbrook, but I lived in the city for a long time.
Awesome. Are you in Nashville now?
Yeah,
Awesome, man. Did you write that song by yourself, or?
I did, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, before moving here. I moved here in November, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're pretty new to town then.
Yeah, pretty new.
Nice, nice. Have you been writing a lot since you've been here?
Yeah, I've written with quite a few guys. I got a lot of buddies that ride around here. Actually, Connor, I met my first week here in town.
Nice.
So.
Man, my only thing I could tell you wrote that song by yourself, and I could tell that you're new, which is good. It's just one of those songs that I heard, like, as a songwriter, I hear it, I'm like, okay, I can tell you're just new in the writing process, because it's just, you know, I wrote down, like, you got light and mine and girl, you're so fine and mine and light, and it's just, it's good. It's like on its way. I just wanted more description in the lyrics.
You have a different perspective coming from that songwriter and experience. Man, I thought your voice was great. It's very unique. Do you wear a hat all the time?
Yes.
Are you bald?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Are you,
I know.
but that's it. You're a hat act, right?
Well,
That's what they
it's-
call here in this town.
Yeah, it's part of my brand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, it looks cool. I like it.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, the voice was great. The song, you know, lyrically, melodically, I liked it. Lyrically, I was kind of like, well, you know, it just was the same. But the voice really stood out.
Yeah, and hope you don't take this as like discouraging. Also, I see here you're a skateboarder. Is that you're amateur skateboarder?
I'm really bad at it, but it happens to go viral on TikTok when I eat
so
shit on skateboard.
You wiped
Really?
out.
So I fall on my ass a lot, but I get back up.
So you film yourself falling? Is that
Oh
kind
hell
of
yeah!
your stick?
Yeah, it's got 500,000 views. It's got my song in the background.
Sweet.
So
That's a
yeah,
great
I don't
way.
care how I go viral. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Great mentality.
It's like
you're
Jackass.
You're not
Yeah.
good at skateboarding at all?
No. I just started like a few years ago. I didn't really do it
Do you
much.
wear your boots when you skate?
That'd be hard.
Yeah, I do. I do for the video. Yeah.
I don't see the little kickflip mark on your shoes.
Well, these are brand new. The other one got holes in them.
Let's go.
That's awesome,
That
dude.
is awesome.
Man, I mean this like very. You have like Brantley Gilbert, Warren Ziders, like
There you go.
that rock. Are you inspired by rock music?
Yeah, I shred. Yeah, I shred a flying V. when
Let's
we
go.
play.
Do you really?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we usually play like a trio, like power trio, and I do
Yeah.
all the lead stuff.
No
so.
kidding. Okay.
Nice.
That's badass.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
we got a show at the Basement September 15th. If y'all want to come out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've done before? You sound like a crazy dude. What's some crazy shit you do besides falling on skateboards?
Shit. I opened for Jason Derulo at Soldier Field.
Okay.
Yeah.
What besides music? What's some crazy shit you done? You ever got arrested or anything crazy when you know about?
Shit. I plead the fifth right now.
You been arrested?
No, I haven't. never been arrested.
Like, just give us a little more, man. We want to know a little bit more about Brad. What's something that is crazy about you?
I ride motorcycles. That's cool, I think.
This guy's cool.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, she's right over here.
What's her name?
her name's Kayla.
Kayla?
Yeah.
Nice. How long you guys been together?
4 years.
Nice.
Go.
Nice.
See, it's possible, Matthew. It's possible.
Is she? I see her. She's waving her left hand a little bit, like, "Hey."
Granted,
hey,
you guys
hey.
didn't meet in Nashville if you've been together for 4 years, but it's still possible, Matthew. Don't. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
All right, man. Well, you got anything else for him, Bob?
No, September 15th, Basement.
Yeah,
Be
come
there.
on out. See the full band.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's already
Yeah.
dialed in. He
Dialed
bought his
in.
ticket when he was
Let's
up
go.
here.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. We'll give it up for Brad Redlick, everybody.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right. I think we got one more name.
Addison Simmons.
Come on up here. Do agents have any big no-nos? Is there anything that is a big turnoff for you with an artist? You know, they got the voice, they got the talent, they're performers, but they got this one thing. What is it?
Usually it's performing out of key is the big clincher. I know that it's hard to perform on key all the time, and I get it. And, you know, there's situations that, you know, could be the sound.
You're saying they sing bad.
Whatever. Yeah, sound. If they sing bad, it's hard to get through it.
It is.
I played a festival 2 weekends ago, and one of the guys on it had like 800,000 followers.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting in the back, and I was like, this sounds bad, right? Like, and they were like, yeah. And then it just never,
But you know
it was
what's weird
always
is-
just a little bit off, and everything else was kind of fine. The songs were good. Like, I went and listened to them after, and it sounds great.
Yeah.
But it really, like, you just couldn't quite get into it.
What's
because
weird,
the whole
though, is
time-
what you just said, and I feel like that's what a lot of people say, is they're like, but he has 800,000 followers. So, like, people must believe in him, right? But
There's
it's just
something
not
there.
good.
I don't know what that would be, but
Yeah.
For me, it's all about performing, having a great show, singing, getting through it, and it helps to have a lot of followers. But you know, it's still about, for me, the sound, the voice, the look. I mean, you know, it's a lot of things.
So, on this subject, do followers equal ticket sales?
Yes and no. It really, really depends. We are seeing that, for example, I represent Brittany Kellogg, and Brittany has 1.4 million TikTok followers. And she came to me out of the Northwest 2.5 years ago, and through our relationships, we helped her get on a couple of things, and then we started touring her. And we found that her social media platform really helped sell tickets. And we started, in smaller rooms, but we found that she did have some power there. So yes.
Great.
Sorry to keep you up here. I'm just very interested. When do you make the decision from going from a small venue to a club to a theater to an arena? How do you have data on that? How do you evaluate that decision? Because it is a risk at some point, right?
True. What we do is we always do an audit after our shows play, and we get the promoter's perspective on what happened. How was the crew? How was the show? How was load in? All of these things mean something. But what we do is after the show plays is that we'll reevaluate it and go back into the city within 6 to 8 months, and we have actual ticket counts. And those ticket counts will lead us to bigger venues and so forth. And that is the goal, is to keep raising the bar and trying to get to the next level. And we show that information to the people that we do business with.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's huge.
All right. Well, we got our last performer of the night. Let's give it up for Addison Simmons singing his song, One Last, One More. What a perfect title for the last performer.
One last goodbye could just be so simple. One more word of advice, don't be so fearful. Just a pat on the back, one more time to hear you laugh. One last love you back. One last trip to see your friend. One more walk down memory lane. Can live in the past. What has happened now is coming fast. One last look back. If heaven was a place that we can vacation to, stop by and say hi to the people that we once knew, and feel the love, their grace, their warm embrace of the things that made you, so you could be you. One last time I had our spot. Still got our pictures up on the wall. All the years gone by, standing underneath the neon light, wondering about if you're coming on home. If heaven was a place that we can vacation to, stop by and say hi to the people that we once knew, feel the love, their grace, their warm embrace of the things that made you, so you could be you. Cross all minds, same thoughts are running through, and never once slipped my mind. Don't take it for granted, or the granted will take you, sitting there wishing that I was with you. heaven was a place that we can vacation to. Stop by and say hi to the people that we once knew. Feel their love, their grace, their warm embrace of the things that made you, so you could be you. Thank you.
Addison Simmons, everybody. What's kind of the story behind that one, man?
So back in like 2022, I lost some pretty good friends of mine, someone that I grew up with, and my buddy lost his daughter, and so I just wrote that about wanting to see those people in heaven one more time and get that last like chance to get some advice and talk to him and see him again.
Absolutely. Did you write that song by yourself, or?
I remember when I wrote the first half, the first verse, 2 verses and chorus by myself, and then I took it to a co-write, and me and 2 of my buddies finished it.
Very cool.
Deep.
Very cool.
Real
Yeah,
deep.
super deep.
Strong.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Thank you.
Had a message.
Yeah, absolutely. It says that you did social media for Barstool Sports.
I did.
What did you do for them?
So I was in their program when I was in college, running social media accounts for other schools.
Where
in,
was
like,
this at?
Belmont here in
Oh, at
Nashville.
Belmont? Okay.
So I created the whole Barstool stuff for Belmont, the whole Barstool stuff for Lipscomb, for the SEC, for like the whole account, for the whole conference. I made that.
Wow.
And then, just did all that
Did
stuff.
you ever get to meet Dave?
2 times in the office in New York.
Nice. Was he nice? Or
Nice guy.
Scary?
Not really. It was only in the elevator a couple times. Both times I met him. But
Nice.
That's crazy.
Just real quick.
Hey, real quick, can you play just guitar? Play the chords for the chorus. I just have a quick little thing I heard. Ready? So the whole song, it was kind of in this. It was like right here, right down the middle. Just want something right here on this chorus. You ready? Keep playing. You go. Heaven was a place that we could vacation to. Just go up a little bit. Ready? And then stop by, say hi to the people we lost. And then you can go back. It was just a melody thing. I just wanted that to lift a tiny bit at the top.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, which you could easily hit. You could easily do that. And then just to add a little bit of dynamics to the song, because it was very cruising. And I get it. It's a melancholy song. It's a sad song. You don't want it to really do too much. But I think on that chorus, you really want a chorus to stand out and be catchy. That was my only thing on that. If you could just, we had Heath on here, Heath Warren, big time songwriter, and he was kind of the one that pointed that out. Like, you really want that chorus to just pop.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's my only thing, man, on that. Bob, did you hear anything?
It's real incredible to watch this. I mean, these are things that as an agent, I would never pay attention to.
Yeah.
We're
comes
behind
to-
the curtain as songwriters too. We're behind the curtain as well.
Completely.
Takes
Because
both. Takes
comes,
both.
It comes finished to me.
Right.
And it's already polished. It's not manufactured, but it's done. And to watch how you interact and help is incredible.
Big songwriter guy.
It's collaborative, and dude, again, like, amazing song, and I love that song means something to you. And I lost my great grandpa last year. Is the hardest thing. He's one of my best friends, and so like when I was hearing that, I went there. Like, I thought about him. And so
it was a message for me, that for sure.
If you hear anything from this, what I'm saying, it's like the lyrics, everything. Like, you did a great job portraying that feeling that you were trying to get.
I believed it.
Absolutely.
I believed you, and I think if I was able to go someplace in my mind, same with
true.
you.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Hell of a guitar player too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like James Taylor vibes, which is
Thanks,
it's
man.
a high compliment.
God, I'm gonna miss you, Dean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
FaceTime.
saying
And
shit
you're
that
going
I'm,
to Charlotte, right?
Charlotte, yeah.
That's what I
yeah.
You hiring out there? Because I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
I know.
You know any venues that are
I know,
hiring?
I know
Yeah.
venues there, but
Like a sound guy or something.
Let's hook them up.
yeah.
All right. Anything crazy about you, man, that you're excited about? Any new songs, new shows? Anything? You been arrested?
I've been in cuffs, but never been arrested.
Nice. Same.
That could mean a lot of things.
I was in the back of the cop car,
Yeah,
but then it was all resolved.
Sexually or okay,
Gotcha.
okay, good.
I was in the back of the cop car, but it got resolved. In October, me and my band were going down to Miramar Beach to play Luke Combs' Bootleggers Bonfire Festival.
Nice.
Hell
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for that.
So you got a
So you
full
got-
band?
Yep.
What's the name of your band?
The Bank Shafts.
Nice,
Like
man. Very cool.
Mainly a lot of bluegrass. We do a lot of bluegrass music, but we play down at Layla's all the time. We do just a lot of Haggard and Jennings and all the old bluegrass and all
Hell
the
yeah.
Ricky
So you
Skaggs
play
and all that
like
stuff.
bluegrass guitar? Is that
Yeah.
you a picker?
Give us a little bit.
Yeah, give us a little something, man. A little.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. So the name of your band is the Bank Shafts?
Yep.
Very cool. And we can see you guys anywhere else down in
We
Florida?
we're playing a lot at Layla's on Broadway, Friends in Low Places, Alan Jackson's. Yeah, we'll be at Miramar Beach in October. We just did something for the Bluegrass Nights at the Ryman in July. That was cool to be able to do that. So yeah, we're
very
trying to
No big deal.
trying to get out of the Broadway stuff.
You know
I
who's
did.
a big
Yeah. I
did-
bluegrass guy?
The Ryman's a good
Dirk
step out
Bentley.
of Broadway.
It was fun.
Dirks Bentley's a big time.
Yeah,
bluegrass.
his bluegrass record's really
Yeah, very cool.
Zach Top's got some bluegrass
Yeah.
chops going.
One of the guys that I do a lot of, I've done some writing with, his name is Billy Droz. He had Zach Top under his label before he went and did all of his
No
country
kidding.
stuff. Yep,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That boy can pick.
he can.
So can you. Dude, that's so. I'm glad, like, you don't have to be a good guitar player to be a good artist, but I think it's cool and I like it. So I'm glad you can.
I
do that.
appreciate it.
Last question. My dad valeted cars back in the day. He says you valeted cars.
Yep.
Any crazy stories valeting cars?
You were talking about Ricky Skaggs earlier, so I used to valet Ricky Skaggs at Centennial Hospital like a couple times a week for maybe like 4 months.
You were at Centennial Hospital?
He threw me $20 and I just park him up front. And be
Wait,
like,
you were the valet at Centennial Hospital?
every now and then I did a lot of restaurants, but I did a couple like summers at the hospital sometimes.
Damn, that's got to be. What? Give us something crazy there, man. I know that you've seen.
Oh,
some crazy shit.
I've seen some crazy stuff.
All right, give us one. Give us one.
You want a really crazy one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, one time someone valeted their car and they had a dead dog in the back of it.
Shut up.
Yep, 100%.
Kind of dog.
It's like not even like newly dead, but it had been dead
Like
for a
you
while. You
had-
could
you could smell
smell
death.
it like when it was pulling up, like before it even like was
No.
up. Yeah.
What do? Do you have to call the cops, or I mean?
I know we definitely talked to the security and we told the person we weren't going to park their car.
Yeah.
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 I mean, because that just sticks with you.
Yep. It was
Get that-
emotionally
yeah.
and
Can't get that
physically.
stink off.
Yeah. And what is the thought process of handing someone your
you
keys
see
when you
it?
know there's a dead dog in your car?
I didn't see it. I just was there when it all went down. I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't want to be a part of that madness.
No.
No. Good lord.
Wow, that's actually sad. Anything
Well, we thought
positive?
that would be more fun than that was. And I was just,
Anything else good?
I'm trying to think
Driving-
of
Leave
some
us on a
crazy
positive,
stuff.
man. Let's,
cool cars. Cool cars.
Cool
I'll
cars.
set you up.
Yeah.
What's the coolest car you driven?
One time, a guy, it was a regular at a restaurant it was a Barcelona wine bar. He pulled up in like a brand new Nissan GTR, it was like a track edition.
Oh my god.
And he just got it. And I had parked this dude for a while. And he was like, if you want to take it around the block, you can take it around the block.
Oh my gosh, I love
It was a slow day, and I went very fast down the neighborhood, and I shouldn't have done it, but it was fun. It
I
was a
love
good time.
that.
Awesome. Dean's jealous. He's a
I
big
am
car
jealous.
guy.
Maybe
Hell
I'll valet
yeah.
cars in Charlotte. That'd be
Well,
cool.
give it up for Addison Simmons.
Let's
Thank you
go,
so much,
dude.
Man.
Good job.
Nice to meet you.
Great job, bro.
That's awesome.
You're so good. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, man.
Well, Bob, you did it. I know you were nervous.
I made it through.
You made
Bob,
it through.
everybody.
I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. This is
Yeah.
a great program.
You're normally.
You're helping a lot of people here.
Thank you.
It's awesome. I'm grateful to be part of it, and I learned something.
Thank you. We normally don't have this much time. I want to open it up for we normally don't do this. I want to open up. Do we have any questions that the artist might want to ask an agent? You got your chance to ask the guy that might sign you. Do you have any questions about booking? What do you got? Top 3 things you look for.
First, the stage presence, then the career overall. I like to see what the bio has to say, and then look at the social media platform. It's real important, and it is because that is what the promoters are looking for. They want to know how and what is going on with the career, and the promoters have gotten to a place where they have so much information that's given to them. So the end is now really come down to, does the artist perform well and can they deliver? And so it comes to that. Live performance, 75 minutes is a must. Covers are important because you want the fans out there to, kind of fall in love with you on stage. And then as far as what I need for the people to book the show is the high social media content.
Absolutely. I want to say we got connected. You represent the Ranch Hands, which my wife Lexi started. And so that's how we got to know each other. And
well, actually, I'll take that back.
Oh.
Your business manager turned us on to you.
That's right.
And we kind of watched from the side.
Yeah.
But at the time, your manager was like, no, not yet.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, no,
So
it's been, but I will say, you guys represent all different acts, and obviously they're not a country act, but I will say I've seen, the social media and the growth from my wife with the Ranch Hands, and it's like, it's all about social media, but at the end of the day, it's just a good show,
It's a really good show.
It does matter. Social media, all these things matter, but at the end of the day, are people going to go to your show and leave with a smile on their face?
Right.
I think that really goes a long way, and I've learned that from my wife, and I've learned that from some of my heroes and entertainers that I go, to their show. By the way, life is hard. It's hard to pay for a ticket. It's hard to get babysitters. It's hard to, go out and support an artist. And the last thing you want to do when you go out and pay all this money to go see someone perform is be let down. So you have to really elevate your show and give an experience that is once in a lifetime. A lot of times it's once a year for these people. They go out once a year. And I know for my wife and I, it's hard to go out. It's hard to do stuff and make stuff happen. So you got to just bring it.
You have to bring it. And when you do, and you have repeat business as an artist, that means everything. And I would say that our roster right now has 75% repeat business.
Damn.
And that's important. And even with Lexi the Ranch Hands, we went and saw that show. And we walked out of there and said, we know where to go with this. And actually, I think she's going to control the world with this show because, it's new, it's fresh, and there's a story.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm honored to represent it.
Let's go, Lexi.
We're happy to have you. What were you saying?
I said, let's go, Lexi.
Oh, yeah,
That's great.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you
My name is
for having
Austin
me.
Burke. We had Bob Kinkead.
Thank you.
Team Purificato. Mikey on video. We got Cody on sound. This is Playlisted, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.